User management. To invite users, you must sign in as the business owner or a user with System Manager access. The business owner is the person who originally signed up to the service and has access to all areas. Users who don't have System Manager access can't access the user management settings. To set up and manage users from the Settings menu, select Business Settings. Within the Customize area, select User Management. Here you can see the users you currently have set up and when they last accessed Sage Accounting. If you would like to remove a user, simply select the Delete icon and confirm deletion within the pop-up. To add a new user, click Invite User. Enter the user's email address here. Within this section, choose whether you want the new user to have System Manager access. System managers have access to the user management area too, so they can set up new users. Users can be assigned different levels of permission for specific areas of accounting. If you change the permission level from the role drop-down, this changes the permissions automatically. With read-only access, the user can view data, but they can't enter, delete or amend any details. Restricted access will allow the user to enter quotes, invoices, credit notes, payments and receipts. Access to the journals, settings and statutory reporting as well as the adjustment option will default to no access when this role is selected. Full access will give a user full access to all areas except business management, which is only available to the business owner. Any additional users you set up, regardless of the access level they're assigned, will not have access to this area. Selecting No Access means that the user has no access to the specified area and can't view any data. We suggest using this option for specific areas only rather than as a role. If you set up a user with no access selected for all areas, they won't be able to access anything within Sage Accounting. To choose the role for this user, use the drop-down menu and select the correct role. Once the role is selected, this changes the permission levels for each area in the Advanced Permissions section. You can change these permissions manually for specific areas of the software using the drop-down menu next to each area. For example, if you would like the user to have full access to accounting but have no access to reporting or the VAT return. In the role drop-down, choose Full Access, then change the drop-down menu for reporting and the statutory reporting to No Access. If you have Sage Payroll linked to Sage Accounting, you can use this drop-down menu to specify this user's access to Sage Payroll. Payroll users will either have full access or no access. You can't specify which areas of the payroll they have access to. To save the changes and invite this user, click Save. Once saved, the user will receive an email inviting them to Sage Accounting. The first time they sign in, they're prompted to specify and confirm a password. Once a new user has logged in for the first time, a tick is added to the activated column. To edit a user, select the user from the list, make the required amendments and click Save. You've now learned how to add and manage user access to your Sage Accounting.